Code Violet. Let's check it out. Obviously, I'm not playing the video game. I didn't buy the video game, nor am I planning on buying this video game. This is something I might maybe look into if it ever comes out on PlayStation Plus, right? But this is from a YouTuber called the Red Bread. He's a pretty big YouTuber, and he had a walkthrough, the first part of the walkthrough. So I'm just trying to kind of like get a sense of what this game really is and how it looks like. Is it really that bad? You know, to give my honest like confirmation. I'm pretty sure it's pretty bad. It's made by four brothers, and you know, it's just not a AAA game. It's just like you'll see. But anyway, let's check this out, huh? Oh my god. Right from the beginning I can tell. No motion capture. Everything is like generic. Why is she walking like she's an old lady? Hey, look! Listen to the music. It's like they use a synthesizer. Couple of notes. If this came out on a PlayStation 3 in 2008, it would still be considered bad. Let me just put it that way. Look at this guy.
Where am I?
Home.
He looks like he's high. Everybody's high in this game. Home.
Where are you taking me? What is going on?
Home. Hey, what's for the hair? Can't even tell what color it is, man. It's just,
Turn to the wall. Hands up and against the wall. Please, do not make us force you. This is for your own good and the good of others.
what is this, Squid Game?
Initiate decontamination process.
Hey, look at the water. What is this? Oh, it's so bad, bro. What is this? What's going on? Dark screen? It's so bad. Look at the animation and everything. It's so bad. Even her breasts are not moving naturally. Everything's so generic and ridiculous. Like, how can Sony allow this nonsense, man, to be made? How can you allow this, bro? To be the exclusive?
Find a way out of the facility? So, this was 6 years later.
So this is Red Bread.
Button check, no UV power soap.
It's Red Bread. He's talking. He's giving his commentary. Yeah, man, this is so bad. It's bad. You know what? Even if this game came out on a PlayStation 2, it still would not be acceptable. I mean, I've seen Roblox look better than this. I swear to God, I've seen Roblox game. I swear to God, I've seen Roblox games look better than this. I've seen VR chat have better games than this. Dude, I have seen even Meta Horizon World has more natural. Yo, even Meta Horizon World avatars have more natural look to it. Look, man, I've seen. Look, there's no excuses. I know there's 4 people making this game, but I've seen one guy make one game and look better, like on a mobile, on a tablet. This is just flat out laziness, man. This is just flat out laziness and arrogance. Like, dude, if you don't know how to make a video game, don't make it. But here's what I said previously on my previous video. I don't blame scammers for being scammers. I don't blame salesmen for being a salesman. That is their job. Their job is to sell, sell. Right? Always be selling. I used to be a salesman myself. That is your job, is to sell. What is the job of a scammer? Is to scam. All right? So, I don't blame these 4 brothers for making this game. I blame Sony for allowing this garbage, this crap, to be put on their platform as a 2026 exclusive. You gotta have some standards, man. You can't just allow this kind of crap to be put on your platform, dude. You gotta say, no, we don't allow this. Netflix would never allow a garbage movie or a garbage TV show to be put on their platform, because the Netflix cares about their brand as a reputation. You catch my drift? But Sony has lost that reputation with these guys. They already made one game back in 2023 called Quantum Error, and it was horrendous. It was a complete failure. It was horrendous. It was in 2023. Came out in November 2023, called Quantum Error, made by the same 4 brothers, and it was horrendous. Horrendous. Disaster. Unbelievable disaster, right? And now, 3 years later, you hire these same guys to make another disaster flop and release it in 2026. But yet, you're not going to give money to Bend Studios to make a Days Gone sequel, even though there's 250,000 signatures, petition signed to give the green light to Days Gone sequel. Even the Order 1886, it's a masterpiece. A masterpiece. So Sony, this is exactly why I blame Sony. People say, but Sony has nothing to do with this. Excuse me. What is the logic in that? This is a Sony's exclusive. They advertised this game on a State of Play last year. In spring. I think it was the spring of 2025. The very first State of Play in spring of 2025, they were advertising this game. So don't give me that, they're not, involved with marketing this game. They are marketing this game. They've been marketing it since State of Play, spring of 2025. It is. And it's their platform. It's Sony's platform. It's PlayStation. This is only available on PlayStation. You can't play it on the Xbox. You can't play it on the Game Pass. You can't play it on Nintendo. You can only play it on the PlayStation. So don't give me this crap. Some guy left me a stupid comment. Oh, the Sony has nothing to do with it. This is such a stupid, fanboyistic. This is why I can't stand fanboys. They're so arrogant and ignorant, that no matter what, they want to defend their stupid brand. Alright? No. Your stupid brand, Sony, screwed up majorly with this. This is embarrassment. Alright? This is embarrassment. And I blame Sony. I don't blame those four brothers. They're scammers. They want to make money. All right? There's a lot of scammers out there. There's a lot of snake oil salesmen. You can't blame a snake oil salesman for selling you something. Blame an idiot for buying it. And in this case, Sony happened to be an idiot. PlayStation happened to be an idiot that giving these guys a second chance, even though they know they sucked previously, and they know they're going to suck this time around. But yet they won't give the chance to Days Gone, to Bend Studios, a much, much bigger, better studio with much better reputations. But no, they're going to give it to these four brothers. I'm sorry, I'm blaming Sony, PlayStation. I don't care if you're a Sony fanboy or not. I don't really give a rat's ass. Your company allowed this nonsense to be put on their platform. And I'm blaming them. I'm not going to blame four brothers. I'm going to blame a big corporation, Sony, PlayStation. This is their platform. They choose what stays on their platform and what does not stay on their platform. They have a full access and full control. All right? And this is exclusive. Excuse me, exclusive. The very first exclusive of 2026. So don't give me this crap. Sony has nothing to do with it. Stupid comment, man. But anyway.
There's actual devs that made this. There's just four brothers, apparently. They really like the old school classic games, like the original Resident Evil stuff.
Come on, Red Bread.
This is like a Dino Crisis type game. What is all this?
Red Bread, stop. You know, see, here's the thing about these big YouTubers. Here's what bothers me about these big YouTubers. I gotta say this too. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but the problem with these big YouTubers are they only care about the money. Everything's nice, everything's great. They never want to say anything negative because they want to keep the cash flow coming in. That's the problem with these big YouTuber prima donnas. I have no filter. I don't care. Demonetize me. I don't give a you know what. You know, I think I already proved that with Mario Kart World. I don't care. Demonetize my ass. But the problem with these guys, with these big YouTubers, is always everything's hunky-dory. Everything's great. Nothing's bad. Every game's awesome. Like, come on, dude. Like, can't you just have your own... Are you so paralyzed? Are you so afraid of losing money or being demonetized that you just want to say everything's... I'm sorry. This is the issue that I have with these big YouTuber influencers. They only care about the money, and you bunch of sheeps out there, you're just watching, these YouTubers and sucking up to simps are everywhere. I mean, I gotta say something else that pisses me off. I can't stand simps. People who simp. Don't talk to me. If you simp for somebody, don't talk to me. I don't like you. I can't stand simps, and I can't stand idiots, and I can't stand stupid people, and I can't stand phony, fake-ass people either. And my God, there's so many of you out there with that mentality. I don't have that problem. I call it the way I see it. And that's the issue with these big YouTubers. They're so afraid to say anything. And this guy, Red Bread, I'm sure he's a nice guy. But seriously, dude, you can't say nothing negative about these four brothers. You can't say nothing negative about the fact that their previous game was a disaster. You can't be honest about it. Just like the news networks, right? They're so bought up by their sponsors, and they have to do what their sponsors tells them to do. Or whichever party, Republican or Democrat parties, is funding, like Fox News is sponsored by a Republican party, so everything's great. Everything that Trump does, it's great. Right? CNN is sponsored by Democrats, so everything the Democrats do, it's great. I mean, same thing here. Like, no one is being honest. I am always honest, always transparent. I don't give a shit. No freaking hair on my tongue. All right? But you look at these other guys, these prima donna YouTubers, man. They're always, everything's great. Yeah, because you're getting free stuff. You got this game for free. Why? Okay, Let's talk about Red Bread. Like I said, I'm sure he's a nice guy if I met him in real life. But let's talk about who he really is. He got lucky, and he made a lot of money. He's a millionaire now, right? The guy's a millionaire. And fine. That's what you got lucky doing. You got lucky. Now you're a millionaire. It's not about him making millions of dollars. I don't give a shit about that. It's the fact that he only cares about the money, and he gets all of these games for free on top of making millions of dollars because he knows he's got a lot of simps. He knows he's got a lot of people watching him. And these individuals are never honest, and they will never be honest. And I can't take anything he says of value. I can't, even his opinion, I can't take it at the face value. I can't take anything these people say at the face value because they only see cash register. They only see money. And that is the issue I have with a lot of these YouTubers, these big prima donna divas, big time YouTubers. Everything, it's a cash flow. Everything is about the goddamn money, right? Nothing it's about, hey, let me be transparent. This game really sucks. Why can't he say, man, this game is terrible. The graphics are terrible. Everything's generic. Everything looks like crap. You can't say anything negative, dude. Can't you say anything negative? Are you so paralyzed? Are you so hypnotized by just making money? Well, yeah. Getting all of these games for free. He wants to make sure that he gets every game from Sony. Why won't he say anything bad about this game? Because he wants to make sure that Sony keeps giving him the free codes, the free games. Everybody gives him free shit. But none of you guys want to call it out. None of you guys want to say it the way it is. I'm the only YouTuber on this planet that calls out these other YouTubers for what they are. And I have no filter because I'm a real man. I'm a real person. I don't hide behind somebody's money. I don't hide behind somebody's sponsor. And certainly I don't hide behind YouTube either. I don't care if YouTube demonetizes me. I don't give a shit. They can demonetize me, but I'm going to say what I'm going to say, regardless. But anyway, this is the issue I have with today's YouTubers and today's gaming industry. Nobody wants to be transparent to call it for what it is. Everybody just looking for the cash. Everybody just looking for the money. Sorry for the rant, but this is something that I have to get off my chest because it bothers me, dude. It really does. This whole platform, it's so fake and phony, dude.
Blue pills, red pills. Matrix going on here.
Everything, even he's so generic. Everything has to be like scripted. Ooh, blue pill, red pill. Oh, great. Oh.
Compounding method for standard medications. Here's a protocol.
Ah, come on, dude.
All right.
You can't. I don't need you to. What is he doing? Give me a visual narration? Red Bread, what are you doing? Giving me a visual narration? I don't need you to narrate to me what I'm seeing. We all have two eyes and two eyeballs. We can see what's going on. I don't need you to narrate everything. Ooh, it's a red pill, blue pill. Ooh, this looks interesting. Oh, okay, wow. That looks like a radar. Oh, that looks like a map. Oh, we got a map over here. Oh, cool. Oh. Dude, why? See, this is the problem. They treat you like you stupid cattle. Don't treat me like a stupid cattle. If you got nothing to say, don't even say it. All right? And if you got nothing interesting to say in the first place, it's like, don't give me a visual narration, dude.
What is this right here? Read. Okay, here we go. Over top.
I'm sorry, I can't listen to this commentary. What is this? Let's read this. How about you just play the game and just don't even say anything, bro? Yeah, we can see that we can read. We're not blind, okay? All right, let me just like this is terrible. Let me just kind of scroll through this. Oh God, look at this. Look at this. Jeez. My God. This is so bad, man. Let's see what he says.
I don't think anybody is a victim. So
Amaya, what is this? No. What?
responsibility is actually the biggest unlock to quantum.
Oh my god, even her breasts are not like moving like naturally. Yo, this game is so bad, bro. I can't believe people paid $50 for this. Yo, this is so bad. This game should be free. No, for real. This game should be 25 cents. For 25 cents, okay, I'll play this. I'll live stream this. 25 cents I can afford. But my god, just for the fun, just to tear this game apart. Yo, this is so bad. Where'd she put the knife? Where? You only got panties. And where'd you put the gun either? In your panties? Where'd you put the gun and knife? Huh? Huh?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Where did you put the gun and the knife? In your granny panties? Where did you shove it? Huh?
Oh my god. You were dead.
Yo, this is so bad. Oh my god.
Jason?
Jason?
Where are you?
Where are you?
What is happening?
Are you okay?
Yo, this game's so bad. Yo, this game is pissing me off right now.
Well, calm down and listen to me.
Yo, this game needs to be banned. Yo, this game's so bad.
I don't know what that is.
Look at her face. Yo, this is so bad.
I can't get out. I need you to find where I am.
Yo, this is so bad, bro.
Get out of here.
I don't know. I'm scared of those things. Kill every...
Yo, voice acting, everything. Oh! Oh! Again, I blame Sony for this. PlayStation. Look, I'm not trying to get demonetized again. I already got demonetized one time with Mario Kart World because it's limited ad revenue because of profanity in the language, right? And it has to be 18. You have to be 18 to watch my Mario Kart World live stream. It's age restricted because of profanity. But man, I'm trying to keep myself together here. I'm trying not to get too pissed off because I do want to make some money off of this video. I don't want to demonetize myself. But my God, there's so much I want to say. I want to use the kind of language that I would love to use to describe how I feel about this game right now. But I don't want to use the language because I don't want to get demonetized. But my God, this is so bad. I'm even in, like, I can't even find the words in dictionary to describe, like, how I feel. Like, I'm trying to find the words in dictionary to describe this trash. This is, you know what? Even if somebody, forget 25 cents. Even if somebody gave me this game for free. Let's say somebody gave me this game for free. Say, hey, man, I have an extra code. Here's the game. I still wouldn't play it. Because I would be demonetized. I wouldn't make any money off of this game because I would be, using profanity and language, inappropriate language. That's what profanity is. I would be using a inappropriate language to describe this trash, this nonsense. It's so bad. It's understatement. It's so bad, man. They all look the same. I can't tell who's who.
We know it's lost. We don't cower. We don't whimper.
Yo, man. Yo, it's so generic. Okay, just use art. Okay, if you don't know how to make a video game, use artificial intelligence to make a video game. I'm sure AI would have done a little bit better job than this. This is just laziness. I don't know how these four brothers will ever make any money ever again. After these two flops, after these two failures, these four brothers, good luck. Good luck for you making even a mobile game, dude. Yes, I said it. Good luck even making a mobile game. They won't even let you make a mobile game next. This is so bad, bro. This is so horrendous. Good luck if they even make you make a mobile game. I swear to God. I don't think Apple, Samsung, will even let you put any. They won't even let you make anything on their platform. Because when they look at this and your previous game, Quantum Error, they're gonna say you guys have no business of making video games, or even applications, mobile applications. You guys are so bad. Go do something else. My message to you four brothers: go make something else. Make something. Do something else. I don't know. Anything but making video games. Find another passion. Find something you're good at, but you're not good at making video games. All right? Go find something else to do. Anything but making video games. Do us all a favor. To you four brothers, my message to these four brothers: go do something else. Anything but making video games. Just stay from video games. Don't go nowhere near video games. All right? Because I don't think anybody will hire you after this. When they look at your resume, when they look at your flops, they're going to say, I don't think so. Unless Sony is dumb enough, unless Sony is stupid enough or idiotic enough to give you yet another chance, which I don't think they will after this. This is beyond bad. Like I said, I can't even find the words in dictionary to describe how I feel right now, to describe this garbage. Garbage is understatement. Trash is understatement. I'm trying to find another word, but I don't know. There's other words I could find from dictionary, but I don't want to get demonetized. Believe me. I would like to let loose Ray Liotta come out and describe how he feels about this game, but I don't want to get demonetized. I want to get, some monetization from this video, so I am staying away from, those beautiful words of inappropriate language that I would like to use to describe how I feel about this trash. This is so bad, man. Oh my God. It makes me sick.
We don't crawl away defeated. We stand our ground and face the adversary before us. Whether we win or lose, we fight with everything we have. We don't give up.
We don't give up. Did he say give up or we don't give up? I thought he says we don't give up. I thought almost he says we don't give a crap. This is so bad. No emotions, no nothing. This is so bad. This is so trash.
Okay, first, do you have a way to defend yourself?
How does she put that? Is that floating? Her radar?
I found a gun.
Or is that sensor? Radar? Where's the belt? Where's she attach it to?
Now, in the northern wing, the facility are currently
This is so bad, man.
military-grade suits. They can protect the wearer from certain elements and extreme temperatures.
Why do I need a fancy suit?
Why do I need a fan?
Tucked in the preservation facility, you will have to navigate through areas with temperatures below zero. We call this freezing.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Even the voice acting is terrible. Everything. Yo, how much did they pay these actors?
And I'll offer as much info as I can.
25 cents an hour?
The entire complex is in a lockdown state and is running mostly on backup power. There are emergency protocols in effect.
Yo, it's so bad. Everything's blurry. Everything's trashy. Even if this came out on a PlayStation 2. Yo, it's so bad.
Laura, this thing actually took damage right there. 85 out of 100.
Alright. I can't take any more of this. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Believe me, I have seen enough. But this is, yo, if somebody gave me this for free, I would not play it. Let me put it to you this way. Even if this came out in 2000, 26 years ago, even if this came out in 2000, 26 years ago, this would not be, even 26 years ago, this would not be acceptable. Even on a PlayStation 2, this would not be acceptable. How is it that Sony allowed this to be acceptable in 2026? And what the hell did Sony think, did PlayStation think, that this is acceptable to be put on their platform? Yo. Look. Like I said, this game, it's so bad. Even on a mobile, on a tablet, it would not be acceptable. This game just needs to be banned. This game just shouldn't be allowed to be anywhere. It's so bad. It's so terrible. It's so trashy. Like I said, even if you give me this crap for free, I would not play it. Because I just wouldn't be able to control myself. I would use all kinds of inappropriate language to describe this trash. This is just beyond words of trash. It's so bad. I can't even believe that Sony allowed this to be made and to be a Sony exclusive in 2026. Are you kidding me? In 2026, this is Sony's very first exclusive. Again, I blame PlayStation. I don't blame those four brothers. Because they have a right to be scammers. They have a right to be snake oil salesmen. They have a right to be, lazy. Right? That is their right. They can do that. Now, you have to educate yourself as a customer not to fall for their, scam, not to fall for their sales. No one's forcing you to buy something, okay? You have to do your own research. So that's why, I always say it. I don't blame the scammer for scamming. I don't blame a salesman for selling a snake oil. I don't blame a corrupt person for being corrupt. I blame, individuals for believing a scammer, for believing a salesman, for believing a corrupt person. You as a person have to do a better research. Should I trust this person? Should I trust this company? Should I buy this? Should I not buy this? You have to educate yourself and do your own research. But that's why I blame Sony. I blame PlayStation. PlayStation, how, you didn't know? You didn't know that these guys already sucked with quantum error and they failed? And you're going to let them put their game exclusive on PlayStation? No, you shouldn't. You should tell them, no thank you, go somewhere else. And the guy who left me a comment, yes, Sony has the ability to tell a third-party developer to tell them, no, you do not have the right to put your game as an exclusive on our platform. Sony can say, we reserve the rights. We do not want your game here. Yes, Sony can do that. Sony owns the PlayStation. They can decide what stays on their platform and what not stays on their platform. And certainly they can decide what's exclusive and what's not exclusive on their platform. So Sony bears the responsibility for this. PlayStation can say, hey, we don't want your game here. Go somewhere else. Go ask Microsoft. Go ask Nintendo. Go ask someone else. They reserve the right. Sony reserves the right. It's their platform. They can tell these four brothers, no, we don't want your game here. Don't bother us, all right? So don't tell me that Sony doesn't have any responsibility with this. And don't tell me that Sony didn't know that these guys already failed with their previous game, that they didn't look into their reputation and their resume. Don't give me that crap, all right? The guy, the Sony fanboy who left me a comment saying that, oh, well, Sony has no responsibility with this. What do you mean they have no responsibility? Yes, they do. If I make a video game and I want my game to be exclusive to Sony, I have to talk to Sony. I have to get their approval. I can't just put whatever I want to put on their platform. I need to get their green light. Especially if I want to make a game to be exclusive to PlayStation. So don't give me this crap that Sony didn't know about this, that Sony didn't know nothing. They were advertising it. Like I said, the spring of 2025 last year, the very first state of play, this was the very first game they advertised. The very first game. So don't tell me that they don't know, or they don't bear any responsibility. Only a PlayStation fanboy mindset would have this kind of idiotic notion to say that. Yes, they knew how shitty this game is. Yes, they knew that their previous game was shitty. They knew. They knew. So don't give me this crap that they didn't know. Alright, this 37 minutes. I can't take any more of this. I can't handle this anymore, man. This is just bad. Listen. This game, it's so bad. Even on a PlayStation 2, 26 years ago, this would not be acceptable. That's how bad this is. And me saying it's bad, it's an understatement. The game has no soul. The game has no emotions. The game has nothing. It's just generic crap. It's a generic crap. Alright? Alright, that's it. End of the video. And I'm pretty sure Dreamcast guy will tear this game apart. And he's the biggest Sony fanboy. But even Dreamcast, who's the biggest Sony fanboy, even he is going to tear this game apart. Believe me, he's going to tear it apart. Because this is just beyond ridiculous. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Please do not buy this, for the love of God. Save your money. Buy something else. For the love of God, do not waste your money on this. Oh my God, this is a very difficult video for me to make. It raises my high blood pressure. Imagine how much my blood pressure would be raised if I paid for this garbage. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Mind's Eye, it's a masterpiece. Before I go, Mind's Eye, it's a masterpiece. No, I'll say it. This is so bad. This game makes Mind's Eye look like a masterpiece. Yep. I just said it. This game, it's so bad, it makes Mind's Eye look like a masterpiece. Yep. I said it now twice. I'll say it 3 times. Yep. This game, it's so bad that it makes Mind's Eye look like a masterpiece. Oh my God. Anyway, that's it. I can't take any more of this. I really, guys, this is one of the most difficult videos I had to make for 40 minutes. 40 minutes of my high blood pressure. And this guy, Red Bread. Seriously, dude, can't you say anything negative about this game? Everything's mwah! But why won't he say anything negative? Because he wants to get another free copy of games from Sony. Because that's what he gets. He gets all of these games that he plays, he gets a free copy. He doesn't pay for these games. Why doesn't he pay? Because he doesn't have to. He gets the free copy. and he doesn't want to say anything negative because he doesn't want to lose PlayStation. You know, if he says something negative, then he's going to lose PlayStation because it is a PlayStation game. He doesn't want to lose Sony as a, you know, sponsor for giving him the free codes, right? Having the free codes to play these games for free, it's great, right? So everything's mwah! You know. So that's why anything he says, I can't take it at the face value. I can't take his opinion because his opinion, everything's mwah, great. Anyway, man, this was a very difficult video for me to make. It's just horrendous, terrible, 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 man. Sony, stop allowing such trash to be put on your platform, because you're just making your brand look terrible by putting this garbage, man. Be selective. Like Netflix. Netflix would never put a garbage on their platform because they care about their reputation. So PlayStation, why don't you care about your reputation? Don't allow this kind of garbage to be put on your platform, for the love of God. All right? Don't allow this kind of garbage. All right? Oh, man. Oof. It's one of the most difficult videos. 41 minutes of my life that I had to make. It's so bad. It's so bad. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you made it this through, thank you. But my God, this is just horrendous and terrible, 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 terrible. Oh God, I need to recover, man. I need drink some alcohol after this. I need a bottle of whiskey. Yeah, give me a bottle of whiskey after this, man. Ugh.